homestand, but 3 consecutive delays in this series. But the good news is, more good news, Reds have a chance to win this series. And also a chance to change the entire tone of this homestand. This game today has the potential to make this homestand look a lot better if the Reds can get a win.
Some of the biggest moments of last year, that's when Nick Martinez was dominant the last couple of months of the campaign. He's coming off his best 2 starts of this year. He was strong with belief in his defense against St. Louis his last time out.
C.J. Abrams 1 for 4 career against him with a home run.
First pitch rolled to Matt McLain. There's a tone setter
in the box.
And Rosario hits this one on one hop back up the middle. Fielded behind the bag by the second baseman McLain. His
end of the day tied for 2nd in the National League and 6th in the majors with 9 home runs. He's driven in 21.
Right to Matt McLain. Initial bobble, but he stays with it. That's a 10 pitch.
In the league in innings, but he's only 3 short of Zach Wheeler for the league lead. And of course, he leads everybody in the strikeouts.
McLain trying to slow things down. He's a struggling hitter. He does have hits in 4 of his last 6 games, but only 4 hits.
Sharply sent off the glove of a diving Rosario. 3-hit day yesterday, including a bunt hit. He's 9 for his last 15 over the last 4 games. McLain goes, good jump. And the pitch rolled to short, diving smother. Play is at first, and there's no play. Fumbled by Abrams. There's another infield hit. 2 men on.
Deli De La Cruz.
That's bounced to Rosario. Hits the bag, throw to first. Not to come back as he's eligible on the coming road trip. Bounce to Rosario. Goes to second. Up the line a bit.
He kicks and he fires and a swing and a miss. He struck him out on a curveball. Good job by Mackenzie Gore. His first strikeout ends the inning.
For Nathaniel Lowe behind Teoscar and Nico for the most hits with runners in scoring position National League. 2 last night, resulting in 2 runs batted in. Well, if he hits one with any kind of pace, it'll be a double. He's going to go the other way and fool all of us. That's a rocket to the right field wall. Nathaniel Lowe is 4 for 10 in this series. That's his 7th double of the year to go with 6 home runs. And that man is locked in at the end of this road trip. 0 for 3 with a walk here on Friday. And I'm sure Keibert Ruiz and his body were very fortunate to have a long day off yesterday. Keibert 375 with runners in scoring position. And another click. That ball hit so hard it got to the right fielder in a hurry. A couple of great pull swings by the Nats here. So right after Mackenzie Gore gets out of a big jam, the Nats come up and create one for the Reds.
And Louis do.
0 for 9, 1 RBI on a sac fly in this series. That was his first time up Friday night. Skies this one to center. That is plenty deep to score Nathaniel Lowe. Keibert's going to tag just in case it's a bad throw. 1-0 Washington on Garcia's 11th run batted in. Alex Call in the number 7 spot.
Great changeup from Martinez, his first strikeout tonight. Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider down and in.
Cruz career high 19 home runs last year. A breakout offensive season. Stevenson lifts this ball to left. A race back for Call, and that's going to go!
Martinez 3 up 3.
So Gore has a couple of strikeouts. Give him 5 Ks through 3 innings.
Nathaniel Lowe rifled.
He has singled over first.
The 1-1 is popped into the air. Out behind the left side of the infield. There's Ellie. And there's Marte. It'll be Marte.
6 for Gore. Put out 2 to 3. And Gore, since giving up the home run, has retired 7 in a row, 5 via the strikeout. So he's settled into a nice groove. Spencer Steer struck out in the first inning.
Off the mound. Abrams on the spin. He's the first Red to reach since Tyler Stevenson began the second.
And McKenzie not very close with some of those. First walk of the day. And it takes him until his 45th inning of the year to walk his 10th batter against 65 strikeouts.
Here's Gavin Lux. Gore put him down on 3 pitches.
Well, that's nasty. Number 7, Lux twice.
And Lux strikes out on 3 pitches. Gore trying to strand a couple, keep this game tied. And the batter is the catcher, Jose Trevino. Line drive on a couple of hops to short, backhanded by Abrams, throws to second. Garcia makes the catch running through the bag in time for the out. So Abrams able to lead Garcia to the base, and Gore strands 2.
So in the 5th inning. Now the key is you have to figure out a way to move Dunn. There's Matt McLain.
Oh, that's going to be an out at second base. Ball got away from Keibert Ruiz. Blake Dunn, a late break. And Desi in this series, Keibert and Riley Adams have really helped control the Cincinnati running game. And McKenzie's struggling a bit with some long counts here in the 5th inning. He came into this frame at 67 pitches, and it is mounting. And that's similar to the one he missed with against Blake Dunn. 2 walks in a row, and now he's walked 3 of the last 5 hitters.
Santiago Espinal, the right fielder today, reached on an infield hit to short of the first inning.
McLean goes, good jump, pitch missed down, throw down is late this year.
There's the hook, and it comes down for a strike. What a time for number 8. 2 down here in the 5th.
So now De La Cruz
Up the steps.
Got him with a big hook downstairs.
Struck him out on a curveball on Gore's 100th pitch of the afternoon. That's his 9th strikeout of the game.
6 Ks for Martinez. Here's James Wood with 2 down. Changeup driven down the left field line, deep toward the corner. It's way back there, and this one will be 1 hop off the fence at the 328 mark. Throwing it towards second, the left fielder Lux. Wood slides in safely, doesn't overslide the bag. He's got a double. And James Wood delivers his 9th double. And the Nationals have the go-ahead run in scoring position.
swung on, and it's hit a mile high into short right field. McLean is out, but it's Espinal in from right.
Contact here in the 7th inning. It's Garcia.
Garcia! See you way later. Back of the bullpen. The Nats on top on Louis' 3rd of the year.
Here I am, right on time, boys. Late in the game. Sorry, I've been taking a little break this series, but we're going to have a happy flight.
So now runners at second and third.
So now a hit could mean 2, but Abrams in trouble here, down 0-2 against the tough lefty.
And contact accomplished. CJ is going to drive in 2. The ball into the gap in left center. He is in there with a double. And the Nats have busted it open a bit here with a 3-run 7th inning to lead 4-1. So the 4 and 5 hitters create a 2-on, no-out situation here in the 8th. Barlow has struck out Garcia both times they faced each other career.
Spins that one in for strike.
So now Alex Call will bat.
The Reds will be their catcher, Jose Trevino. Trevino, first time ever against Finnegan. Swing and a miss. It's the last pitch of the series. And the Nats come back to win 2 out of 3 in Cincinnati.
7 o'clock start. Originally a 6:40 start, will take just 20 minutes. Now they are perhaps expecting more rain around 9 o'clock. They do believe that the second wave will be light enough they can play through it. We'll keep our fingers crossed.
It is Star Wars night, and there's a Clone Trooper giveaway. The fans are out in force. Nick Lodolo coming off his best start of the year, reunited with his battery mate in Tyler Stevenson.
I think Nick Lodolo has been a guy that we've seen kind of go through the gamut. I think earlier in the season didn't have his great stuff, but he showed the ability to pitch when he didn't have his great stuff. And then we saw what he could do when he's got command of all of his pitches in Colorado. I really truly believe that great teams have internal competition.
Can Lodolo match the effort of Hunter Green in anything you can do? Competition in the rotation.
CJ steps in 12 for 34 during his 8-game hitting streak. Abrams, and there is your 9-game hitting streak. Sealing the deal early.
Keep it going, CJ. Looking good, kid.
So Abrams, the most experienced, versus Lodolo. With that base hit, now 3 for 8 against the lefty. Here's Ahmed Rosario.
Swung on, little flare in the short center field. In a hurry.
Streak to 12 games last night, and he's been on base 26 of his last 28 games. Right behind the shortstop goes the ground ball. Absolutely perfect by Abrams. Wood and the Nats have first and third with 1 out.
Lowe has hit in 4 of his last 5. Lowe takes, it's off the plate away, just missing ball 4. And so now the Nationals have the bases loaded.
And quite a spot for Alex Call. And the game finds him early here. He rocks one to short. De La Cruz couldn't get it.
Abrams scores from third.
5 quality at-bats in a row to start this game. Next up will be Luis Garcia. Pretty well hit out to left. Callahan, wind kind of knocking that ball down. Here comes Wood. He can air out the throw, but no chance for him at the plate. And it's 2 on the board for the Nats already.
Make it 6 quality at bats there. Lefty hanging in there, putting the ball in the outfield deep enough to get Wood home. The offense is doing their part.
Trevor Williams has pitched a lot against the Reds over the years. 16 games, 12 starts, 6-3 with a 4.07 ERA.
It'll be TJ Friedl to lead things off. And
Friedl goes, pretty good jump, pitch missed down, throw tails to third, and Friedel's got 7 steals.
And De La Cruz takes outside ball 4. He works the walk.
Steals.
And De La Cruz takes outside ball 4. He works the walk. And now a 22-game on-base streak for the Red shortstop. That'll bring up Gavin Lux.
Pitch on the way, swung.
De La Cruz takes outside ball for the Red shortstop. That'll bring up Gavin Lux.
Pitch on the way, swung on, hit in the air to deep right field. Moving back on it, Cruz at the wall. He makes the catch, backs into the fence, and fires the ball back in. Dylan Cruz as far as he could go to make that play.
First and second, and now Spencer Steer with 2 outs.
That's lined over third, base hit. Freedom around third, he scores. De La Cruz flying around.
The top of the inning, and here's Tyler.
0-2 to Stevenson. Fastball up and away, not reachable.
And that will retire this side.
Now they're at the corners, nobody out. And
Now the rookie Tyler Callahan looking for his first major league hit.
Runner at first goes, and the Reds are running like crazy.
Got him.
Great throw in time for the out. Riley Adams pops up and throws out Santiago Espinal. And now with the runner at third, infield's in.
And that is smacked to right center. Base hit. Fraley scores and the Reds lead. The first big league hit for Tyler Callahan. A go-ahead single.
That had to feel good for Tyler Callahan.
That was no cheapie right there. That was a bullet into the right center field gap. Fastball up and away, and he just flat leaned on it.
3-2 Reds with that base hit.
The authenticator in action.
Jacob Young has a 1-out single. He's on for the second time tonight. That brings up C.J. Abrams.
Runner goes. That's grounded right side. Steer eyeballs first, takes it himself. Young up to
Tying run in scoring position for Ahmed Rosario.
With 2 outs.
Swinging a line drive toward the gap, left center field. No one's going to get this one. It's down and going to the fence. Young will score the tying run. Rosario jogs into second with an RBI double. Nationals tie it up at 3 as Rosario delivers a clutch hit. And so now he's the go-ahead run at second for James Wood.
Imagine.
This could be interesting. Ooh. Out is the call by James Hoy at first.
The call in the field's overturned. The runner is safe. Washington will retain their challenge.
Nationals' third hit of the inning. It gets Rosario to third.
We'll see if Lowe can deliver the run.
Swinging a bouncing ball headed for Ellie. He's got it. He'll wait back. Make the play to first. It's in time. The side's retired, but the Nationals get grounded to short as last time up.
Swinging a high fly ball right center field. Playable for Cruz now moving in. He's under it and makes the catch for the out to retire the siding.
And with an error and a hit batter, the Nationals are in business for the guy who's had the best swings tonight, Ahmed Rosario.
The runners are going, and it's a double steal for the Nats.
Swinging a long drive, left center field, way back it goes, and it is long gone. Ahmed Rosario with his second homer of the year. It's a 3-run blast, and the Nationals take a 6-3 lead here in the 6th inning. He got a changeup, and there was absolutely no doubt when he put a swing on it. About 6 rows deep in left center field, Ahmed Rosario's had a huge night. A double, a 3-run homer, and 4 runs batted in. Here's James Wood.
And the infield hit for Wood, his second infield hit of the night, his first 4-hit night of the year. He has tied his career high. He had 2 4-hit games last year as well.
Now he's running. Throw into right center field. Wood pops up and heads for third. And the Nats are really putting pressure on the Reds in this inning. That's the second error of the inning after the third stolen base.
You have James Wood 90 feet away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. A walk, a strikeout, a ground out.
And Nathaniel Lowe will calmly stroke it to left, and it's a 7-3 game. That's his 26th run batted in.
1 away. Jake Fraley.
Now he swings and drives one to right field. It is well hit. It is deep. It is back, and it is gone.
Out of the number 9 spot.
That's trying to get that run back that the Reds scored on the Fraley homer.
Shows bunt. Runner coming home, and it looked like there might have been a play.
Nationals lead 8-4.
Another little tapper. I think they're going to get him this time.
To get Nationals for Riley Adams.
Riley Adams with a base hit to left. Lowe will score. Here comes Call. And a tremendous night for the Nats backup catcher.
It was the Wooju.
You know he's been dying to play. Tonight is Riley Adams' time here in Cincinnati.
Now there's 2 aboard. Elvie Marte will hit for the second.
And it's lost by Rosario. Throw to second and a tag on Marte. Count the run that crossed first. It's 10-5.
And Rosario's aboard with his 3rd hit of the game. Abrams stopping at second. Nobody out.
Now it's James Wood. Wood tried to check, and he couldn't hold up. He went around, and this time it was Sean Barber, the plate umpire, that had the call. So Wood strikes out. Only the second time that the Reds have retired James Wood tonight.
Nathaniel's 2 for 4. Driven in a run with a single to left center in the 6th. He has an infield hit.
Lowe finds the hole. Around to score is C.J. Abrams, heading for third Rosario. And Nathaniel Lowe has a 2 RBI night, and the Nats are pouring it on here.
So McLean's aboard with a 1-out walk. Elly De La Cruz up there now. He does have a hit.
And he drives this to left center. That's going to be extra bases. McLean will easily score. He's given the windmill around third. A standing RBI double for Elly De La Cruz. It's 11-6.
It can happen quickly. Never say never.
Reds down to their final out, and here's Spencer Steer, who has 2 hits tonight.
Line drive, Abrams there. Game over. Nats get back even in the series. Trevor Williams gets a win. Ahmed Rosario, a huge night. And the top 4 guys in the lineup all over the...
Walker's done a nice job this year in his 5 starts. 1-2, a 2.78 ERA.
Yeah, he's given the Phillies a chance to win every start he's had.
With the 6-game hitting streak, Abrams up to 282. He has 4 homers. He's driven in 11.
A topper up the first base line. Walker shovels it to Harper.
Oh my goodness.
He grabbed it up.
RBI in the series.
And that's ball 4. So Wood saw 4 pitches, all down and out of the strike zone. The Nationals have their first base runner.
The Nats have only had 2 first-inning base runners in this series. Well hit up the middle. Wood heading for second. Good charge by the outstanding center fielder Rojas.
He's hit in 4 straight games. And the Nationals have an opportunity here to get on the board first with Luis Garcia Jr. coming to the plate.
Shoots it to left field. Kepler lounges back. He's under it. Makes the catch.
Find that 4-seamer in the zone. Why not?
Downstairs. Sound like a foul tip, and K-Bear able to squeeze it for that first out.
Quickly, Brad Lord has a strikeout.
Turner's hit it 5 of 6. His average is at 282.
Bats.
Right after him and dumping it down into the dirt. A beauty. 2 Ks around the single.
6 pitches, 6 strikes, 2 strikeouts to lefties. Yeah, we got a good changeup going here for Brad Lord.
And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber has started the scoring in each of the first 2 games of the series.
Swing ground ball right side toward the hole. It's fielded by Garcia on the outfield grass. He sets himself. He throws on to first. Brad Lord retires Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies in a scoreless first inning.
Third, Taijuan Walker faces the top of the order again for the Nationals.
Swing and a miss. And Wood is a strikeout victim. That's the first one of the day for Taijuan. That's a good one.
In a perfect location. Everyone says, well, down and into lefties is the nitro zone, but down just above the ankles, yeah, that's a tough one to get to.
Here he swings and pops one up on the infield. Bohm is waiting on it and calling.
A fastball up and hit it hard through the right side of the infield. First time up. And hit it hard through the right side of the infield. First time up. Trey will pull it hard. Tenna's been busy over there. He guns him out by a half step as Trey in a blur goes by the bag. 6th ground ball out for Brad Lord. Just cruising to it. We'll take that anytime. 6th ground ball out for Brad Lord. And Harper up, swinging early. James Wood just cruising to it. We'll take that anytime. A 1-pitch second out, and next up Schwarber. Got him looking at the knees. Schwarber 0 for 2. Brad Lord 4 for 4 as far as putting up zeros on that board.
7 in a row retired by Taijuan Walker. He's allowed 1 hit. That was a single by Ruiz in the first inning. Over to third, backing up on it. Bohm sets himself and fires just in time.
A ball game devoid of base runners so far. For the most part, 3 hits combined.
Line drive, left center field. That'll be in for a base hit. It's going to scoot to the wall.
On to it's 1-0 Phillies. Top of the order for the Nationals.
Abrams trying to extend a 6-game hitting streak.
This one down the right field line and well hit. It's going to one-hop the wall to the left of the 330 mark. And C.J. Abrams has a 7-game hitting streak.
Great job by CJ.
The Nationals have a runner at second base for the 2nd time in this game. A leadoff double for Abrams. That'll bring up James Wood, who walked on 4 pitches in the first.
Off the hands, off the leg of Taijuan, and he throws him out. He's got Lowe to deal with.
Phillies will bring in that infield, and here's Lowe, who leads the Nats with 24 runs batted in. He's going to solve that infield in. Number 25 for Nathaniel Lowe as the Nats are back even here in the 6th.
Abrams loaded off double. The shot off the pitcher's leg advanced him to third. And Lowe has hit in 4 straight. Has delivered 6 runs batted in the 4 games now. Brings up K-Bear Ruiz, who is single to center.
And that gets over the glove of Harper. This has a chance to get real deep into the corner. Lowe coming around third. Ricky Gutierrez waving him. K-Bear heading for third. In there in plenty of time. The Nats have taken the lead.
Lowe all the way away from first on a ground ball right toward the bag where Harper was holding the runner, and somehow it got through him and rolled all the way into the corner.
Yeah, it'll go down as a 3-base error.
I mean, the Nationals have the lead here, but we know this ballpark, you've got to keep adding on. This is a must-have for that runner at third, less than 2 outs.
And Garcia will bring home another run. Solidly out to left center. And the Nats have a 3-run 6th inning.
Oh, what a great job right here by Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia Jr. drives in his 9th run of the year, and the Nationals really cash in on the error. 3 runs home here in the top of the 6th. It's now the Nationals 3, and the Phillies.
Dylan Cruz at first here. They've already thrown over once. On the move, Cruz. The throw goes through, and now the Nats will get a run home. Dylan Cruz stopped, made them make the throw. Marchand buried it, and the Nats pick up a run with Garcia.
Just the good old college double steal here. Stop halfway. Once it goes through, you're going to say, oh, he didn't get a big jump. It's not the point. He just needs to go. It's like a hit and run. Make sure he goes home first.
Marchand, his throw in the dirt. Now Kerkering is a breaking ball for a called third strike. Sides retired, but the damage most definitely done. 4 runs in the inning for the Nationals. They're in the board.
That's the end of the night for Brad Lord on a couple of balls hit really softly here in the 6th. But Schwarber is next.
I mean, here's Max Kepler.
Oh, he's going to get the strikeout. Kepler might have been caught guessing. Ball hit a little run back to it. And a huge
Kepler.
Oh, he's going to get the strikeout. Kepler might have been caught guessing. Ball hit a little run back to it. And a huge second out.
That was a matchup he had to win, and he did. And
now it's Alec Bohm. Bohm grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in the first.
And another strikeout. Ferrer able to fan Kepler looking. Bohm swinging.
Good job by Jose Ferrer coming into a tough spot with 2 men on and nobody out. Marshall and grounded at first into a force play.
Gonna make him earn his way aboard if he does. Oh, Tena! Oh, say, can you play?
Know the speed of the runner, get on that knee, and just fire a strike. Look at Nathaniel Lowe on that stretch, but Jose Tena, what a play.
Jose A. Ferrer, who got 6 huge outs, and a big inning coming up for Jorge Lopez.
Ball 4. The on-base streak continues, but more importantly, the tying runs are on board.
And that's now 37 straight for the Phillies, dating back to last season.
And Nick Castellanos, the batter.
On the hands. They're going to go for the middle runner and the relay.
Oh, what a turn.
Out is
what a turn.
Out is the call at first. Quick hands and good arms all over the infield for the Nats.
Tena starts the 5-4-3 double play, and Lopez is out of trouble in the 8th.
A couple of right-handers against Cal Finnegan, trying to become the 2nd National League closer into double-digit saves.
2 away, and the last hope to keep the inning alive is Rojas. Over to third. Fair ball down the left field line. Rojas will cruise it to second base. His helmet's flying off. He's thinking about 3. Here's the throw to third. He is safe at third.
Call the field is confirmed. The runner is set.
Marchand will be the batter with the game on the line here, as there are 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
And a fly ball to center. Jacob Young and the Nats will salvage one here in Philly.
Kyle Finnegan has his 10th save. The Nationals salvage the series finale here at Citizens Bank Park, 4-2.
Mitchell Parker off to a tremendous start to 2025. Start number 6.
Yep, that's right. That's start number 6. 32 1/3 innings. 0.93 whip. You love to see anything below 1 or at 1. It's all right. Attack the strike zone. Big thing today for him.
It's Francisco Lindor again, the leadoff man for the Mets, hitting .235 as a team.
And he hits a weak ground ball. He's going to beat this out easily. Tena can only put it in his pocket. So Lindor with an infield single, and he continues his prowess leading off ball games.
And now we'll have to face Juan Soto with Lindor at first base.
And Soto checks the swing and draws the walk, and the Mets have the first 2 men on. That's the 20th walk that Soto's drawn in the first 28 games. And the Mets have the stage set for Alonso. And that's too high, ball 4. He threw him a 3-2 curveball, and the bases are loaded. So Parker puts himself in instant jeopardy. After an infield single, he walks Soto and nobody out. And Mark ready to attack, flies one out to right field. Well hit, back goes Call. He's got room in front of the warning track to make the catch. Lindor tags to score, and Soto will go to third. Sacrifice fly for Mark Vientos gives the Mets the early 1-0 lead. So now Starling Marte getting the start against the left-hander. And Marte takes a splitter for ball 4, and the bases again are loaded.
So Parker, who's averaged just a shade over 3 walks per 9 innings, has walked 3 batters in the first inning. And now a chance for Brandon Nimmo.
That one.
And he gets one and flies it to center. That'll get a run home. Taking it third is Soto. Cruz makes the catch. Second sacrifice fly of the inning. This one for Brandon Nimmo. And the Mets have a 2-0 lead in 2 runs. Now Luis Torrens getting his first start in this series. And that's up the middle. That's a base hit for Torrens.
5 spot in the first.
3-1 now to Taylor. Parker's already walked 3 in the inning, and now he's walked 4. And the inning continues. Nobody is up as yet in the Washington bullpen. Mitchell Parker having a meltdown opening inning. Mets have scored 5, and now Lindor gets his second at bat of the inning.
Popped up. Third base side. Tena shading his glove with his eyes. Has a play. And right at the line in fair territory makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close.
Tyler McGill feels as though he's waking up from a very pleasant dream. Takes the mound with a 5-0 lead. Well, he's been nothing short of magnificent. And he strikes out Abrams on 3.
James Wood.
And Wood rolls over one to the right side. And Acuna with the easy play. So he went back-to-back changeups to Wood and got the ground out for the second out.
Garcia Jr.
And he skies one to center field, and Taylor waits for it to come down. And that
Nationals Park and Washington 5-0 New York Met lead over Mitchell Parker, who is back for more in the second inning, facing Juan Soto.
And he drills
those climbs in.
With it. Into the Bermuda Triangle. Somebody's got to take charge. Garcia and Call collide. Garcia makes the play, and 2 guys are down. Soto tries to tag and move to third. He barely beats the throw. And Luis Garcia Jr.'s in.
Those bats with 2 out and nobody on. He's gone 5 for his last 8. He's in 10 of 11.
Cruz sends a high fly ball to left. Moving back is Nimmo at the track. At the wall. He leaps. It's gone. Dylan Cruz sends one out of here to left. 4th home run of the season, and Dylan Cruz catching fire over the last couple weeks. A hit now into 11 of his last 12 games, and 6 for 9 in this series.
That is the first home run that the Mets starting staff has allowed since April the 11th.
So Alex Call on, and that brings up the catcher Riley Adams.
And Call goes down swinging with slider by McGill to get him for his 3rd strikeout of the day.
As the order flips for C.J. Abrams. Swing and a foul tip. Torrens hangs on. Strikeout for Tyler McGill. Back-to-back strikeouts for the right-hander. 4 overall, and there are 2 away in the third.
Call third strike his first time up. That's laced into center field. On comes Taylor, and he slides and makes the catch.
It's 1 in favor of the Mets.
2 outs, runner at first.
Luis Torrens drove it a run with a first inning single. And he shoots one down the right field line. That's an extra base hit going to the corner.
Martin that took him deep in the second inning.
Swing and a miss, got him with a slider. And McGill has his 5th strikeout of the day as he gets Cruz for the first out of the 5th.
Here's Tena.
Swing and a miss, and Tena is down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts from McGill. Down that one up to 97 for his 6th of the day.
Mets 7-1 here in Game 3 of a 4-game set. Strike 3, 1 Mets.
And a swing and a miss. He got him with a curveball this time. 3rd time in a row that C.J.
Wood standing in his way.
Wood lines one right to Acuna, and that
bottom of the 7th inning, and Tyler McGill is back to work with a 7-1 lead. He will face Luis Garcia Jr.
Is popped in the air to right center field, not deep. Soto lost it in the sun. Now he's trying to find it, and he does it, and the ball drops. Garcia's going for second. Soto's throw is not in time. Well, the Sun Monster scores one on Juan Soto there. That's a pop fly double for Garcia.
Helpless feeling for an outfielder.
So that's only the 2nd hit allowed by McGill.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
And he struck him out. Got him with a slider. Strikeout number 9 for McGill after a 10 strikeout performance.
Twice grounded back to the pitcher.
And he's going to deliver one here. Line drive single out to center. That'll plate Luis Garcia Jr. And Josh Bell's 13th RBI of the season makes it 7-2 here in the 7th. And now they've knocked Tyler McGill out of this game. Now Dylan Cruz will face Jose Butto.
And he gets
Tena.
Gonna line one left field way, and that'll fall in front of Nimmo. Jose Tena has been wearing out the opposite field side of this yard over the course of this homestand. And a 2-out single has put 2 on for Alex Call. Call up the middle. That'll get past Lindor, and here comes Josh Bell around to score. Nats have pushed 2 runs across here in the 7th, and they're getting closer. 7-3. 4 hits in the inning. And it's going to force a mound visit here from Jeremy Hefner. Well, it's been a tough start to the season offensively for Riley. Still just 1 hit on the year in time, but when he runs into one, Franny, it can go a long way. Swinging a drive deep center. Back on it's Taylor at the wall. It's out of here. Riley Adams, a 3-run bomb, and the Nats back within one. He threw both cheeks into it, Dan. First bomb of the year for Riley, and we've got a ball game at Nationals Park.
So Brazoban, after a double and a walk, comes up and into Cruz. He gets it on the elbow guard, and now he's got to face Jose Tena with the bases loaded. Tap to third. Vientos.
Luis Garcia Jr. gets in front of it. And what a job by the Nationals bullpen for the second straight day. Rutledge and Lopez work out of a jam in the ninth. Alex Call will lead it off in the bottom half.
Well, the Nat fans watched their team rally for 2 in the bottom of the ninth against Ryan Stanek and A.J. Minter on Friday night. And again, with Diaz apparently unavailable, Stanek will get the save opportunity. He's got 1 save. Alex Call will be the first man up in the bottom of the ninth.
Fights one off the other way. Towards the line is Soto. That's down for a base hit.
Nice.
Call hustling to second. Throw from Soto, not in time. A leadoff double from Alex Call in the bottom of the ninth.
Great job by Alex Call. Get pinch ran for now.
Tying run out there with nobody out. Keibert Ruiz, the pinch hitter. Ground ball right side. That'll move the runner. Acuna Abrams has faced Ryan Stanek twice. 1 for 2 with a homer. Is grounded right side and through. The Nats have come back in the ninth inning again. It's 7-7. They trailed 7-1. 5 in the 7th, 1 in the 9th, and we've got a brand new ball game. Wood now awaits a 3-2. Abrams goes. See it, Jr. Ground ball right side. Alonso gives with it. Throw is high to Stanek at the bag. Abrams will come in. The Nats walk it off again. 5 in the 7th, 2 in the 9th. 2 walk-offs in 3 days over a team with the best record in baseball.
We're ready to go for a 4-game series here in the nation's capital.
Jake Irvin, University of Oklahoma, won 10 games last year and 33 starts.
Lindor, the switch hitting shortstop, to step in from the left side of the plate. Swings and lines one to center field. Moving over to his right and back is Jacob Young, and he makes the catch for the out. Fairly deep center field.
Juan Soto, who is still beloved here in Washington. After all, he was part of a World Series champion in 19. And he pulls one on the ground down to low. He boots it. Goes after it and makes the play.
Alonso now at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo batting left. Ground ball hit.
At all. So now Pete Alonso announced as the hitter for the Mets.
And he throws him a breaking ball and he misses for ball 4. So after getting ahead 0-2, Irvin loses Alonso to a walk. And the Mets have 2 men on.
Soto still at second. Alonso now at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo batting left. Ground ball hit towards second base. Garcia's got it. Flip to second for 1. Abrams to first. Close.
Cruz back. He's there, and Dylan Cruz makes the catch to retire the side. Good job by Jake Irvin after the collision at first base. He does a good job to keep the Mets off the scoreboard.
The numbers for Senga, they're all great. 0.79. Gave up a home run to the second batter he faced in Miami, Stowers, and he hasn't given one up since.
He faces C.J. Abrams as we get going, bottom of the first inning.
And Abrams slaps one on the left side. Vientos had him played perfectly. And
Wood has been setting the world on fire here in his second season.
Swinging a ground ball hit hard out of the reach of McNeil into right center field. A base hit for James Wood. Well, he gets a hold of a fastball that was running in on him, so he has the Nationals' first hit of the night. He is aboard for Nathaniel Lowe, playing first base, hitting third.
And Lowe flies one out to center field. Taylor drifting back to the warning track and a step from the
Washington, D.C. Mets nothing, Nationals nothing. Kodai Senga's second inning. First, the lefty Luis Garcia Jr.
Garcia sends that one right back where it came from. 91 out of his hand, 91 coming right back at him.
Bell trying to get his bat going. Again, Senga 2 for 5, including a home run.
Bouncing ball to the right side. McNeil's got it. Flip to second 1. Lindor throw to first. Got him at first.
Cruz the batter.
Well struck past Vientos at third. Dylan Cruz's third hit of the homestand will take a wide turn, and then the throw comes into the third baseman. What is Brandon Nimmo doing out there?
Nimmo, for some reason, threw that ball into Vientos rather than throwing it towards second base, and Cruz takes advantage and takes the extra base.
Busting it down the line, head up, watching it, not getting into celebration time, taking an extended lead, and then Brandon Nimmo, brain fart.
Here's Jose Tena, swings, loops one into left center field. If it falls, it does. It'll be a base hit. Rounding third is Cruz. He's coming in to score, and the Nationals lead 1-0. Jose Tena didn't hit it hard. He loops one into shallow left center field and drives in his 4th run of the year.
So Nimmo's mental mistake cost the Mets a run. Senga's shutout streak ends at 19 2/3.
If you gave Brandon Nimmo a shovel, he'd dig a hole and climb in it.
The bottom of the 3rd. Jacob Young leads off for Washington.
There's another opposite field knock by Jacob Young. Man, we are channeling stuff here tonight, aren't we?
Here's C.J. Abrams with a runner at first base.
Now C.J. Abrams crunches one out to center. Back on it is Taylor at the track, at the wall. It's off the top of the wall. Taylor's still down on the warning track as C.J. turns for 3rd. Young in to score, and it's 2-0 Washington.
First hit for Abrams off the injured list is a triple off the very top of the left center field wall, scoring Young from first. CJ picks up RBI number 8, just missed a home run, ends up on 3rd with his first triple of the year.
Inning. Here's Jesse Winker with 1st and 2nd and nobody out.
Line drive, Nathaniel Lowe.
Triple play, Joe.
Did he pick it up?
Come on, yes! We got it. Let's go.
And he caught the line drive.
Let's go! Woo!
That's a triple play. That's a triple play. A lot of confusion here. The Mets are still standing on the bases. No umpire has made a definitive call. Did that skip into Nathaniel Lowe's mid, or did he pick it cleanly?
We got triple play.
That's a triple play.
Woo!
Lowe threw to second. They got the out there as he made the catch. They threw to first, and that forced out the runner Vientos. This should be a triple play, but there's all sorts of confusion, and now the Nationals are going to leave the field.
Yeah, and I can see what Carlos Mendoza is saying, but that's not what your guys were signaling. Alfonso Marquez maybe to make an emphatic out call right away.
It's not going to get overturned, so it goes in the books as a triple play that ends the inning.
Bottom of the inning here in Washington, D.C.
Cruz to 3rd, Tena to 2nd.
So here's C.J. Abrams. And Abrams had the big triple off the left center field wall in the 3rd.
Abrams a slow roller. Cruz going to come for the plate. Brazoban didn't pick up the baseball. Speed kills. And it's 3-0 Washington.
CJ hit a dribbler. Brazoban could not field it off the first base side of the hill. It ended up in no man's land. A perfectly placed RBI infield hit. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Infield will move back for Nathaniel Lowe.
Swung on, hit back up the middle, caught by Brazoban for the out.
Soto comes up with a man on first and 2 out.
And he lines one into center field for a base hit. And that'll get Alonso to the plate as the tying run. And Alonso takes ball 4, threw him a slider on 3-1. And now the Mets have the bases loaded. And here is Nimmo, who made a mental mistake early in the game that cost the Mets a run. And since then has had 2 terrific at-bats. And he hits one back toward the middle, and a sliding stop by Garcia. 1-run score. Soto's going to have to scramble back to 3rd, and Ruiz bomb.
Cruz will be first to face him.
Cruz out to right center. His ball's hit well. Back onto the track, at the wall. Soto can't make the play. Cruz rounding 2nd. He's into 3rd. A leadoff triple for Dylan Cruz, bottom 9.
The tying run 90 feet away as Cruz sends Soto to the wall in right center, and he could not hang on. First triple for Dylan Cruz. And listen to this crowd here at Nationals Park. Jose Tena will try and get the run home. He's 2 for 3 in this game, an RBI single.
Tena ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Cruz in to score. We've got a tie game.
The Mets 4, the Nationals 4. Tena represents the winning run now on at first base.
And now Mitchell will try and get the Mets to extra innings for the 2nd straight game.
Abrams is safe at first, so 2 outs for James Wood. Left on left. Tie game, 9th inning.
Is hit back up the middle. McNeil has it scooped by him. Abrams to 3rd. Ricky Gutierrez waving him home. Throw on the way. Yeah! Time. The Nationals win. James Wood, his first career walk-off.
Light it up blue.
He is safe. He is safe. A Curly W's in the box. On a ground ball single up the middle by James Wood with a runner going on 3 and 2.
What a ball game at Nationals Park tonight, and they're ripping the clothing off James Wood. Mets are going to challenge the play at the plate, apparently.
Davey just wants to hug the boys. What a send by Ricky Gutierrez in that moment.
Review the call is confirmed. The runner is safe.
They confirm the call, and the Nationals win.
Light it up again. Light it up again. Yeah. Woo!
Trevor Williams, 2 days shy of his 32nd birthday, will make start number 5 this season.
Yeah, for Trevor Williams, you're looking at a 5.95 ERA, 19 2/3 innings. You look at the opponent's average at 3.25.
Beltway Series Game 2. Cedric Mullins ready to step in from the left side against Trevor Williams.
Pulls one on the ground. Nathaniel Lowe to the backhand, and he'll feed it covering Trevor Williams.
Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman switching places in the lineup.
But it's been an inconsistent offense as Luis Garcia Jr. retires Gunnar Henderson.
2 outs, no score for Rutschman.
That ball's through the right side. Another hard hit ground ball. This one finds some green grass, and Adley Rutschman has the Orioles' first hit.
Extends the inning to Ryan O'Hearn. 296, 3 and 6. Softly over to second. Luis Garcia Jr. gets around it. And Trevor Williams works around to a 2-out.
On the older side to face them, 35-year-old Tomoyuki Sagano, coming off of 7 terrific innings against Cleveland.
Well, he's got to be beaming with confidence, you would think, after that outing.
James Wood, Nathaniel Lowe, and Luis Garcia in this 0-0 game.
Fly ball to deep right field, a no-doubter. James Wood, give him a bobblehead night every single night the rest of the season.
Oh, what a blast for James Wood. And the Nationals lead it 1-0. 5 pitches in.
What do you got, Shohei, on that, huh? 116. Just an absolute rocket. I don't think he got fully extended there, Dan. I think he short-armed that one.
He pulled that one in, went a long ways.
Nathaniel Lowe pops the next pitch up into left.
Luis Garcia swings and grounds the ball out to second base. Holiday looks at
3 for 4 last night, 2 doubles and 2 RBI. Hits this one on the ground, past the diving Holiday. And Keibert Ruiz sending that batting average up above 330.
One on now for Josh Bell.
Josh Bell, a deep fly ball to right. Hooking, fair for a 2-run bomb.
Up into the upper deck for Josh Bell. That's home run number 4 for Josh. And the Nationals on 2 long balls here in the bottom of the first lead the Orioles 3-0. Now Dylan Cruz.
Cruz trying to fight one off. Down the line and right, O'Hearn makes the 3rd Jackson Holiday big league game. Fights his ball off into left. Wood lumbering in, can't get to it. That's a leadoff base hit.
Beat, and now Urias hitting at 319.
Another look at Holiday. They got him. That was a bigger lead. And Trevor Williams, a snap, a throw, and guns down Holiday.
The Orioles will use their challenge in the 3rd inning.
I think he's safe. What about you?
I think
he's
safe.
He's safe. I think his hand's in pretty easily, actually.
Calling the field's overturned.
Jackson is going on 3-1, and he can just jog the rest of the way because it's a walk.
And now the Orioles have a rally going. Williams issues the walk. So 2 on, no outs.
Got him. There's the sweeper yet again from Trevor Williams. Has it against righties and still a weapon against lefties as well.
You see that spin. Tough to pick up. You see it just settle right there at the plate.
After an early threat, we'll now have to rally with 2 down. Batters Adley.
That it was Adley Rutschman who hit that solo home run.
O'Hearn high in the air to deep center, but Jacob Young has room. Orioles get 1, but Trevor Williams finds a way to limit the damage.
Nationals 3, Orioles 1.
Here's Williams facing Heston Kjerstad.
Kjerstad, little flare, that's going to drop in.
Nationals Park, Trevor Williams at 75 pitches, and Jackson Rutledge beginning to throw in the bullpen.
Nationals with a 3-1 lead.
2nd best on base percentage in the American League. And it just went up. What a terrific
plate in the form of Gunnar Henderson.
Did he go? Wow, CB Buckner points at Gunnar Henderson, and Gunnar Henderson says, "Why aren't you pointing at the 3rd base umpire?"
Brendan Hyde, I think, just said, "How?"
Well, see, I honestly don't think that home plate umpires should even be allowed to call a check swing.
Not appealing to a base umpire, that's terrible.
That's just terrible.
Strikeout of Henderson is the 5th K for Trevor tonight, and he's telling Davey Martinez he wants to stay in this game.
Let's go, folks. I love it. Fight for yourself.
Young has a beat on it. And there's out number 2.
So 2 down, and it's up to Ryan O'Hearn for Baltimore.
Lined out to center. Jacob Young is there. And Trevor Williams asked for 2 more hitters from his manager. Let him have at it.
3-1 Nationals.
Sagano's been super efficient. Starts off the 5th inning, 53 pitches.
Henderson from short. 1 away.
Strikes right now.
6th inning. And Ramon Urias will be the batter.
Did he go? He did, says CB Buckner.
And a check swing, Urias strikes out, and the inning is over.
Nationals 3, Orioles 1.
Jose Ferrer takes over in the 7th inning.
It starts with Cedric Mullins.
Mullins and Henderson, and Cedric just continues to waylay against lefties. Mullins by Rutschman. That one skips away, and in fact it hit Mountcastle, so it looked like a wild pitch. It ends up as a hit by pitch.
In the 7th inning.
In the air to right.
Dylan Cruz ready to load up. Mullins will tag from third. Cruz has a cannon. It's not going to be in time.
Center. Jacob Young back. Has room. And a couple steps in front of the wall. He has it.
Nationals 3, Orioles 2.
Righty against righty. Jordan Westburg digs in.
Westburg right side. That's a fair ball. Bats into the corner from Jordan Westburg. Kicks away from Cruz. Westburg is thinking 3. He will make it.
Immediately, the Orioles put the tying run at third base in the 8th inning.
Right center. That is in the outfield. Young will load up for the throw. Westburg will get in there to score.
The Nationals are now tied up at 3.
And Call answers the bell. A leadoff pinch hit single in the 8th.
We'll see what Mr. Wood can do to get that lead back.
Buckner missed the call.
On the ground at third, Urias staggers into it. Got one. The turn by Holiday is late.
It turns out to be a productive out as the go-ahead run is now 90 feet away. It was very close at first.
Garcia last year, a lot of struggles against left-handed pitching. They're going to give him the chance to hit here. Go-ahead run 90 feet away, 1 out.
Out to center. Call back to the bag and will tag.
At the top half of the 9th inning.
It is 4-3.
Henderson beats out a 2-strike ground ball for a leadoff infield hit.
And here is Adley Rutschman.
Off the end of the bat. Lipscomb has it. Elevating to make the grab for the first out.
Takes a hit away from Rutschman for out number 1.
And the Orioles, who have what they need on the bases, only 1 out left to play with. And it is going to be Heston Kjerstad.
In on his hands, and it popped up back at third. Jose Tena makes the call and the catch.
And Kyle Finnegan gets it done again. Nationals win it 4-3. Finnegan has save number 9, and the Nationals win the series over the Orioles.
Mitchell Parker, start number 5, and as we mentioned earlier, Franny, Mr. Consistent so far.
Mr. Consistent, you're looking at what, 24 to 27 batters he's faced in each 4 starts. You love the whip, you love the batting average against. What I love more than anything is he's just going out there and attacking.
And a lefty-lefty matchup to start it all off. Cedric Mullins.
And a 3-0 fastball that may have clipped the zone is called ball 4. So Cedric Mullins begins this series with a leadoff walk. It's his team-leading 16th walk in 21 games. And here's Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman off the end of the bat out to short. Nasim Nunez will gather and throw out the DH with Mullins advancing to second.
So a runner at second for Gunnar Henderson.
Parker home with the 2-2. Slapped over to third. Jose Tena. And there's 2 down.
Ryan Mountcastle with a runner at second. Mullins and 2 down.
Parker's delivery. Swinging a high pop fly on the right side. Garcia drifting out on the outfield grass. He settles under it, and Garcia makes the catch. So Parker overcomes the leadoff walk and strands a runner in.
For 5 and coming off of his best outing of the season.
Yeah, 6.41 ERA, 19 2/3. Opponents hitting 300. Obviously a little higher than he would like so far.
James Wood will lead off. Wood with 7 home runs. 3 of those on the road trip. He's hitting at .232.
This one's fair and down the line. James Wood will make a turnaround first, and he's into second standing up. A leadoff double for a guy who continues to find the barrel.
So here's Nathaniel Lowe with his 17 RBIs.
Oh. Now Nathaniel Lowe deep to right center. This ball's back. This ball's out of here. A leadoff double, a 2-run homer, and 2 batters in. It's 2-0 Nats.
That's number 4 for Lowe. RBIs 18 and 19. So 1 out. Here's Keibert Ruiz in the cleanup spot.
Turns on another. This one's fair. How about 3 extra base hits for the Nats in their first 4 batters against Dean Kramer tonight? Into scoring position with 1 down.
And Ruiz off of second base. Kramer throws. Hit high in the air, but not deep. He makes the catch. Here's Dylan Cruz, right on right. Offering home, sailed center field. Moving over to his left is Mullins.
And Jose Tena leads off.
This one down the left field line. Slicing, but it'll stay fair and skip past Kjerstad into the corner. Jose Tena rounding second. He's going to go for 3. Throw on the way, not in time. What an at-bat by Jose Tena, fouling off tough pitch after tough pitch. And he stands 90 feet away from home plate, leading off the second.
Tena's at third, 1-1. The next pitch. Chopper right back to Kramer, looks to third. Tena holds on. They'll
bring in that run. Here's the 1-2. And it bounces to the backstop. Tena breaks for the plate. Sanchez will throw home too late.
Tena scores on the wild pitch, and it's 3-0 Nationals. Sanchez had no chance. That one bounced in front of her on the plate and took a big bounce to the backstop and went over the shoulder of the catcher. Tena scores easily, and the Nationals score on the wild pitch.
2-2. Swing and a miss. For a cutter. And
here's James Wood. Inside target Sanchez. The 3-2 is grounded toward the middle. Ranging, circling Henderson. On the move, throws to first. Too late. He took an extra step to get rid of it, and James Wood hustles out an infield single.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul.
That's a well-earned walk by Jackson on 7 pitches. And he's the Orioles' first base runner since Mullins walked to lead off the game.
Runner at first, 1 down.
Mullins to left field. There's a base hit the other way. So the Orioles get first time.
Out to center. Jacob Young throws for a second. Now comes in, and there's 2 down.
Gunnar Henderson. I mean, this is the guy they relied upon all year last year to come up with big hit after big hit.
Fastball popped up, fouled off third. Tena chasing onto the warning track. May have a play. He's there. He reaches out and he makes the catch with his glove right up against the screen, and the inning is over. Nice play by Jose Tena. Was in against the left-handed hitter, had a ways to go, and runs that one down to end the inning.
And it's full on James Wood. Wind up 3-2 delivery. Swinging a line drive, left field, it's deep. Giving chase, going back, Kierstead to the warning track, to the wall, and it's off the wall. He'll play to Karam as Wood will jog into second base with another extra base hit. That is a patented James Wood extra base hit. His second double of the night, his 5th of the year. Just missing the elevation to get out.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. High fastball that time. As Lowe got the 4-seamer riding up in the zone. Ramber's got his 4th strikeout. 1 away for Luis Garcia.
Swinging a line drive, left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Wood hesitated. He's going to try to score anyway. Mullins' throw goes to the second base bag with nobody covering there. And so Garcia ends up at second base. Wood scores. It's 4-0. And here's Ruiz. Kramer sets and he throws. And a swing and a shot up the middle, and that's going to be through for a base hit in right center field. Garcia being waved home, and he will score. Nats lead 5-0. Keibert Ruiz delivers an RBI single. His second hit of the night, his 12th RBI of the season.
Dylan Cruz will lead off for the Nats in the home half of the 6th.
Here's the wind of the pitch. Swing by Cruz and a drive to deep left center field. This is way back. Gone, goodbye. A 429-foot shot. He crosses the plate with run number 6 with his 3rd home run and 5th run batted in. It's the Nationals 6 and the Orioles nothing.
Can't close the book yet on Dean Kramer. Runner at second belongs to the starter. Nunez struck out and bounced out to second. The 1-2 pitch. Line back up the middle. Diving grab made by Henderson behind the bag at second. At the top of my card. The 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Doubled to right in the 1st.
Swing by Ruiz, a drive in the gap in right center field. That's going to get down and roll out of the warning track.
Rounding 3rd is Luis Garcia Jr. Ball off the glove of the cutoff man, and the Nats tack on another. Keibert Ruiz, his 2nd RBI of the night. A touchdown and extra point on the...
There's an extreme fly ball pitcher, and he's got 2 pop-ups. Parker is an extreme fly ball pitcher, and he's got 2 pop-ups for the first 2 outs in the 8th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackson Holliday. Here comes Parker to the plate. Strike 3 called, ring him up on the slider at the belt. And for the first time in his big league career, Mitchell Parker has finished 8 innings. And oh, by the way, it's 8 shutout innings, allowing only 1 hit. And he's retired 17 batters in a row. Down to Tyler O'Neill. Nationals lead 7-0 here in game 1 of this series.
Got him! Back-to-back Ks from Cole Henry. What a way to punctuate this 7-0 win.
A combined 1-hit shutout with Mitchell Parker going the first 8 innings and winning a rout 7-0 to take game 1 of this 3-game series over the Orioles.
So the 1st and 2, and in the afternoon affair will be Kyle Freeland on the mound for the Rockies. Kyle Freeland making his 205th career start.
Poor thing for Kyle, though. He's just not getting any run support. Rockies have scored just 4 runs when he's been out on the hill.
Well, hopefully that changes this afternoon.
It'll be the 4th game for James Wood in the leadoff spot.
This ball in the air to center. And there's some wind up.
The left center. Sounded good, but right to Wood. First out.
Kyle Farmer.
And this one to left. James Wood to the gap or right in front of him. Going to grab both of them from Moniak and Farmer.
Now Ryan McMahon.
That is right in there. Looked like McMahon did some guessing there, and he guessed totally wrong. So each pitcher with 2 outs in the air and a strikeout.
Now Dylan Cruz And the pitch in the way. Swinging a ground ball toward the hole. Ranging his Farmers on the outfield grass. Fadeaway jump throw will be way too late against the speed of Dylan Crews. Adams looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 8.
That is perfectly placed. Crews lets it go by, and then because Veen, the right fielder, was charging, having to stop at second. And that'll be a line drive in the box score tomorrow for Riley Adams finally breaking through. Jacob Young in the 7 spot today. Runners on the move, at least a 1 at third. That ball's going to give the Nats a lead. Airmailed by Fulford out into left field. So Dylan Crews will get his 5th stolen base in 6 attempts. And the Rockies errored their 18th, will help the Nats go on top. Now another base runner as Jacob Young takes his 9th walk of the year. Trey Lipscomb first at bat since he got recalled the other day.
Swinging a high chopper right side. Totally the first baseman has it underhand flip to Freeland, who's not even at the bag trying to catch it. And safe as Lipscomb, who will get a base hit on that one. So the bases are loaded. Nunez right now trying to snap an 0 for 10.
And a chopper. They're going to try to go 1, 2, 3 here. And another throw down the line by the catcher Fulford. And here comes another runner. Happy Easter indeed. A lot of gifts in the yard for the Nats so far.
Fulford has had a very, very, very tough inning, hasn't he?
2-1 on the dangerous Wood, and this is to second. Amador has it, inning up. So this is in between innings after he came up from the clubhouse. Well, we told you good news a moment ago because Kyle came out to warm up for the 3rd inning, but at the conclusion of his final warm-up pitch,
that does not
there
look
had
like
to be
the reaction
concern. Yeah,
no.
And that's it.
Oh.
So he's going to give way to Angel Chivillé, and fortunately today, being a day-night doubleheader, you have an additional arm in the bullpen. So Lowe, a 2-out walk, and that'll bring up Dylan Crews.
And a ground ball hit to short.
Kyle Farmer against Jake Irwin.
The 0-2, ground ball left side. First chance for Lipscomb, backing up on it. He fields and he throws, and he retires Farmer by a step.
Ryan McMahon, who was called out on strikes on the Irvin curveball. This curveball is sent to right center field. Crews circling around, coming in, and makes the play. Goodman, a strikeout victim his first time up.
Spinning a beauty. 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit. The homer by Veen. Jake Irvin, outstanding in game 1 of the doubleheader.
He got a little anxious looking for that.
And that'll bring up Nathaniel Lowe. Bell takes off.
Shows bunt and got hit by a pitch. So the guy who's provided the Rockies run.
3-2 now to Amador. Strike 3 call. Nestor Ceja, we could hear him before we saw him call it strike 3. Number 6 for Jake Irvin.
Braxton Fulford looking for his first big league hit, 0 for 5. Fulford, high drive, deep left field. Send Goodman.
Runner holding. This one to short right. Very short, Rosario for the first out. Davey Martinez, it appears, is coming out to make a pitching change, but through 6 1/3, a fantastic afternoon for Jake.
Here's Jake Irvin's 9 strikeouts. Love to see it. Got a chase on the 4-seamer, a couple cutters, and then just look at the location of the curveballs. Are they bounced? No, they're right there. Enticing, everything. For Jose Pereira, 3rd time this year, he's gone back-to-back. 11th game, 4.91 ERA.
Here's Tolia, the switch hitter to the right side. Tolia right-handed, 3 for 21. Up the middle, Nunez finding the bag, Rosario, 6-4-3. Just like that, the 7th inning is over.
What a great
2 outs and 2 on now for the Nats in the 8th. Seth Halverson has been summoned to get Dylan Crews, who's 1 for 3. And this is on the ground to 3rd. Mack will go to Amador, 1 pitch, end of inning. Well done, Seth Halverson.
Here he goes. Pitch outside. Another throw airmailed by the catcher. Over to 3rd with 1 out is Jacob Young, and Braxton Fulford has put 3 throws on a fly into the outfield today.
This is ball on ball. Halverson against Lipscomb.
Deficit 1. Give the Rockies a shot in the bottom of this 9th. 2-2. Bouncing ball towards second. Charging Farmer. Throw to first.
With Nick Martini coming up.
To the right side. Low. Finnegan. Nets win. Kyle again. He's 8 for 8. And the Nats have won the series.
Chase, as we talked about, making his 3rd career start. You know what I like for a club that wants to up their strikeout rate, Huey. You know where I'm going with this. Chase Dollander has the ability to do that.
James Wood among the league leaders in homers with 6.
Just that he threw.
That's a beauty. Bouchard gave up on it, and it dropped right to the inside edge.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to look back and question why. Because it's perfect.
And the pitch on the way, swinging a ground ball to short. Nasim Nunez in and up with it, and fires across to first to Nathaniel Lowe, and Farmer's out.
2-2, and he slips it by him. Each pitcher with a couple of Ks to start this chilly afternoon.
To Luis Garcia Jr. Now the wide and the 0-1. Swinging a looping liner to center. That's going to fall in, a base hit. Couple of hops in front of Mickey Moniak, the center fielder. Luis Garcia Jr., who had been just 1 for his last 15. Dylan Cruz stands in, batting 6th in the order.
Dylan Cruz, high drive, right center field. Couple of guys after it. And see you later. Rocky Mountain High indeed from Dylan Cruz. His first homer and RBIs of the season.
Elevate to celebrate, Bob. Get one out over the plate and hammer one to right center. Not a wind-aided one today. Wind's blowing in, it looks like. He absolutely smushed.
2-2 pitch. Swing.
Breaks. Downstairs further. Great 1-2 pitch, giving the hitter nothing with which to work.
On the year, pitch to Moniak is hit to left center field and well struck. Young chasing this one down, and 2.
And he went, inning over, 4 Ks, but each pitcher with 4 Ks and a 2-run homer given up early.
And the pitch, and there's a ground ball to second. Farmer's got that. Second for 1, sunk on to first base, double.
That's strike.
Throws, swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Batter breaks for first. Ruiz steps in front of the plate, throws to Lowe to complete the strikeouts. Mackenzie Gore is piling up the strikeouts as we figured he would.
Ryan McMahon draws a walk to keep the inning going, and up will come now Hunter Goodman.
Pitch to Goodman. Swing, he's jammed and pops one up. Shallow right center. Garcia drifting back. The second baseman makes the over-the-shoulder catch. So Gore averts trouble in the third. Strands a pair. Inning with Josh Bell leading off. Swing a line drive deep left field toward the corner. Beck giving chase way back there. It may go, and this one is gone. An opposite field home run down the left field line for Josh Bell. Number 3 on the season puts the Nationals back in front 3-2. Good to see Bell get a hit. Snap an 0-for-19 skid. He nearly hit one out in the second inning. That one he got out right down the line here in the fourth.
And a chopper right side. This will be a productive out, and it's not an out. Ball was up into the face of Tolia, and the Rockies are having some of their usual defense. Slow roller. Nats will get a run out of it, and getting to second base late was Farmer. So everybody's safe again. There will not be an error given on that play. It'll be called a fielder's choice with an RBI, but you wonder what Kyle Farmer was doing over on the second base side. 4 consecutive Nats reaching base when the Rockies should have recorded 2 outs. That's perfect for the sacrifice. Crowd loves it. Cruz to third, Tenna to second.
6 home runs for James Wood. First 20 games of the season. He's arrived there faster. A couple of guys I think you're familiar with, Soto and Bryce Harper.
He hammers one to left. See you later.
Halfway up the bleachers, James Wood with a 3-run blast. And the Nationals have scored 5 runs in the fourth, and they lead it 7-2. That's number 7 for James Wood. There was no doubt about it. He got his arms extended and crushed that ball to left center. Here's the 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went with a slider. So that time Gore wins the matchup. He had walked Stallings in front of the home run in the second inning. Picks up strikeout number 6. And Gore fires. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and that'll be a strikeout with a put out to the catchers. Gore has 2 more strikeouts.
2-run homer his first time up.
Pitch swung on by Cruz and a belt to deep right center field. This is way back. Swung on by Cruz and a belt to deep right center field. This is way back, and this ball is gone. Goodbye. Into the Rockies bullpen again. A no-doubter off the bat of Dylan Cruz. His second home run. He has driven in 4 with 2 2-run home runs. And it's now the Nationals 9 and the Rockies 2. Aaron Schunk leads off against Mackenzie Gore. Swing and a miss. Shunk's got on strikes. Got him with a cutter down and in. And Gore has his 8th strikeout.
Well, hello, Zach Wheeler. Mackenzie Gore, 9 strikeouts already to tie for the league lead now.
And just filthy stuff right now.
Well, he strikes out the side in the 5th. Numbers 8, 9, and 10, and retakes the league lead on the whiff.
Gore, fifth, giving him 10 Ks, his 9th career double-digit strikeout game.
Big hook for the strikeout. Number 11 and 5 in a row. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down in the dirt for number 12.
He went to play cricket on this one.
Strike 3 called, 96-mile-per-hour fastball. That's 13 strikeouts for Gore, matching his career-high total from opening day with his 2 opposite field home runs.
Dylan Cruz locked in, but he hit it so hard, it gets to the left fielder Beck, who bats it down, and looks like Dylan Cruz has himself another extra base hit. Absolutely hammered to left.
Montana, who had his first hit in the 2nd inning and his first RBI on a ground ball in the 4th inning when the Rockies did not get an out.
Tena breaking a bat and dropping one to left. Garcia scores. Cruz coming around. The Nats are into double digits. The throw airmailed by Beck, and it is 11-2.
Drawing the Nationals' second walk of the inning, James Wood will slowly make his way to the plate. Swinging a soft line drive to left. That's going to fall in for a hit toward the line. Tena coming around third. He'll score. Throw into second base. Nunez back there. It's an RBI single for James Wood, and the Nationals lead it 12-2.
And it's ran down that left field line. It's a fair ball. Washington here in the 7th inning.
This ball is loud to deep right. Cruz circling, makes the catch. Tagging at third is Amador. And the Rockies have their 4th run of the inning.
McMahon at second and Goodman at first. 1-2 the count. Glanced at second and McMahon fires. And the pitch is a ground pitch is down until he got his 2-run triple last time up. Trying to tie up the ball game or maybe walk it off.
Ball game over. Kyle Finnegan will strike out 3 from a laugher to a nail biter. And the Nats now have 8 wins on the year. Kyle Finnegan has saved 7.
Highly talented local artist Cody Sable. The rendition of Jackie Robinson on Jackie Robinson Day. Everybody wearing 42, 78 years ago today. He broke the color barrier. Mitch Keller on the mound for the 4th time this
side, hitting .246 with 5 home runs.
Oh, and Wood, a high drive to deep right center. See you later. It wouldn't bounce into the river, would it? Number 6 for James, and hello, game 2 here in the Berg.
445 on that one to dead center. I've never seen anything go that far here. Bob, that shot out of a cannon. Oh my goodness. Elevate to celebrate, top of the zone, and let's go.
They heard that one in Altoona. And here's Keibert Ruiz, who continues his great hitting.
3-2. 3 ERA, 18 hits, 6 walks allowed in 16 innings, 12 strikeouts. He surrendered 4 home runs.
Oh, right into the body of Jake Irvin.
Oh, gosh.
We hope he's okay. Gonna walk it off. I'm sure Paul Lessard, Davey Martinez are watching closely. And allowed first out, just like last night.
But 107 off the knee, inside part or outside part of it. And he's got to keep moving it because that's going to tighten up. Oh, nice.
Ryan Reynolds has been wearing out the Nats, but not that time. Hard line drive and a check swing strikeout.
So that's a good sign right away, right there for Jake.
First pitch swinging. Keep Ryan Hayes out to right center. Jacob Young stalking it.
So Jake Irvin has himself a 1-2-3
handed batter. Here's a 3-2 swing and a miss, struck him out.
Basically, I think it's just a cut fastball again, right down the middle. It's literally split the plate in half.
Here's an 0-1. Swinging a ball lined sharply to center. Cruz is
3 balls and no strikes. Trying to get on base and use his speed. Next offering, taken ready, runner goes. Pitch swung on, a ground ball through the vacated shortstop spot. So rounding second is Young as the ball's in left center field. Up with it is O'Neill Cruz. Young to third, and on at first is Nathaniel Lowe with a base hit. And with 2 out, the Nationals have runners on the corners, and Josh Bell coming up. Well, that was perfect, wasn't it?
Bell bounced out career against Keller. Hit to left well. Sawinski back, racing back on it, and
shortstop leading off, and Ray Davis the catcher on deck. 8-9-1 for the Pirates. Is in there, strike 3 call, and Kiner Falefa knew it. He started heading for the Pirates dugout before the home plate umpire, Alex Tosi, could get his right hand up.
1 ball, 2 strikes. This one high up into the twilight. Looks like Luis Garcia sees it just fine. 2 outs.
Irvin into his wind. Here it comes. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 79-mile-an-hour curveball. 2 strikeouts for Irvin in the inning. 3 and takes. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now Irvin delivers. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Irvin has his 4th strikeout. Now the right-hander winds. He delivers, and it's right in there. Strike three called. Again, crosses up a Pirates hitter as Hayes took a fastball right in there. 5 strikeouts for Irvin. 3-1. Swinging a chopper up the first base line, right over the bag, fair. It's fielded by Nathaniel Lowe, and he steps on first for the out. That retires the side. And a 1-2-3 inning. Irvin.
Ball gets away, so an extra 90 for Nunez and Young.
Little slider and just gets off the mid of Henry Davis, skips and doesn't bounce up.
Nunez off third, Young off second.
2-2 from Keller. Lowe hits it up first. Knocked down by Valdez. He'll take it to the bag.
At the top of the inning, the Nationals had 2 on and no outs and did not cash in. Adam Frazier, the hitter, with 2 on, no outs. The pitch.
And a breaking ball. This will be productive for the Nats. On the short one, caught by Young. Runners nowhere to go, and next up, Kiner Falefa.
The set and the delivery. Swinging a ground ball to short. Nunez down to it, and he has it. Underhands to Garcia for 1, over to Lowe for 2, and just like that, the inning is over. It takes Irvin 3 pitches to get out of that first and second.
Came into tonight with an 1100 OPS in his career against the Pirates. Swinging a ground ball, rolled fair up first. Valdez knocks it down, shovels it on to Keller for the out.
For 2.
Oh! Paul DeYoung nowhere to go, and now he's down.
Oh, God.
There was another pitch in this at bat close.
With Rosario at third and Cruz at second. Bat held high, the kick and the pitch. Swing and a line drive into center field on a broken bat, a base hit. Rosario scores from third. Cruz around third. He comes in to score. And on the 10th pitch of his at bat, a broken bat line drive single to center to drive in his first 2 runs in the big leagues this year. And it's now the Nationals 3 and the Pirates nothing. Here is Adam Frazier. Irvin looks to complete 7 innings. 7 innings. And the pitch. Breaking ball pulling the ground right side. Garcia to it, and he has it. He straightens. He throws to first to Lowe on the side, retired. Jake Irvin threw 7 innings in Pittsburgh.
So Jack Sawin, final hope. Nationals leading 3-0, trying to even the series. A long hold, here he comes. Check swinging a ball in the dirt. Strike 3, says the umpire at third. Manny Gonzalez. Ruiz applies the tag, and this ball game's over. Kyle Finnegan nails down the save. The Nationals win at 3-0 as Jake Irvin gets win number 1. The Nationals end their 3-game losing streak.
Beautiful Friday night in the Magic City for game 1 of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Here comes Edward Cabrera, making his 2025 debut after starting the season on the injured list with a blister on his right middle finger.
CJ in the top.
2 on Abrams. That one cut on and missed. A change up at
Washington Nationals tonight.
Your second baseman Otto Lopez.
Now the pitch, swing and a miss, and he's down on 3 pitches. So the first strikeout for Parker.
Here's Paul DeYoung, 31-year-old third baseman. Here's the 1-2, and there's a swing and a miss.
Derek Hill is the first base runner against Mitchell Parker.
Here's Jonathan Bride. Swing and a miss on a nasty diving pitch. Strikeout number 2 in each inning. The swinging K has been out number 2.
Liam Hicks, the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Runner takes off. Throw down to second base.
Base department this year.
Here's the runner moving. Looks like a good jump, and he's there in time.
Good jump right here by C.J. Abrams.
4 for 4 now.
Matchup. That is rifled fair down the right field line. The bottom of the 5th inning for Miami, and he hit him. Got him with a fastball.
We'll take it. I'm expecting a bunt here from Sanoja.
And he shows bunt, and
he's walked and flied to center, just 2 hits in 5 1/3 innings.
Gabriel Ruiz going to drop one into left.
So Ruiz has hit safely in all but 1 game he's played this year, 11 out of 12.
And now it's Josh Bell with 2 outs.
Swinging a long drive right field down the line toward the corner. This one way back. It is going, and it is gone into the upper deck. So Josh Bell gets the Nationals on the scoreboard. His 2nd homer of the year. It's now Miami 4 and the Nationals 2. First pitch curveball, and Bell was all over it. That's a hit the Nationals desperately needed.
Well, that's why they've been scoring a lot of their runs this year with the long ball. 17th home run of the year, and second for Bell to cut the lead in half right away.
And here comes Clayton McCullough. Does not look like he's going to let Cabrera finish the 6th inning.
Bullpen triple, same area.
And there goes the runner. Pitch is swung on and blasted to deep right. This one is way back. Cruz leaps, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a catch by Cruz, reaching, lunging, and leaping on toward the warning track. A ball that looked to be by him He robs Stowers of another extra base hit.
McCullough goes to his lefty in Veneziano. Now he's trying to get Keibert Ruiz, but he loses him to start the 8th in a walk. Here's Luis Garcia Jr. Into right field. That's a base hit. First two men are on for the Nationals here to start the 8th, trailing by a pair. Clayton McCullough is going to come out and get his lefty. He's going to the bullpen, going to his high leverage arm and Anthony Bender. Runner from second will tag out. So Bender issues the walk to Call after the deep fly out by Bell.
And Nathaniel Young and low left field line. Yeah, fair ball. It got the chalk. Woo. Ruiz scores. Garcia scores. Here comes Alex Call. Nathaniel Lowe not feeling that great before the game, feeling real good here in the 8th. Nets on top.
24-year-old.
On 3-0, he is pumping. And that ball out to left center. See you. I can't believe it in this ballpark. Later, James Wood, another opposite field homer. And he's done it in arguably the most difficult place in Major League Baseball to do that.
Enjoy this one, folks. This kid is special.
So Arias issues the 2-out walk, and now he sees Alex Call.
And Call to left center. It's beyond the reach of Conine. Josh Bell rumbling around third. Might have a play at the plate. The throw is on target. Safe is the call. And Alex Call ends up at third on that play.
Oh, pitch down the zone, looking for it. He was late on that fastball, and they went right there. What an effort by Griffin Conine. Almost overjumped it. Helmets flying everywhere. What a slide by Josh Bell. Wow.
3-run lead, 7-4, and they'll go to the bullpen again for their closer, Kyle Finnegan.
And Otto Lopez going to lead things off. 0-1 from Finnegan. That one is lined down the left field line. That looks good. That's in. That's a fair ball, and it rolls into the corner in left. Otto pulls into second base. He takes a big turn, and he stops there. Lopez has the Marlins cooking to open the 9th inning.
Here's Stowers. He's having a great night.
Locked him up with a pitch away for the first out.
The very last moment, Stowers, who decided to swing, was trying to hold, but it was too late.
Eric Wagner. One hopper. Josh Bell. Why not? 2 outs and the runner to third. Eric Hill. And it'll be his first Kyle Finnegan matchup. Josh Bell, why not? He's done everything else tonight. To Finnegan, ball game over.
Nationals rally from a 4-0 deficit after 5. They score 7 unanswered runs. A Curly W's in the book.
The Dodgers have dropped 3 of their first 4 games on this trip.
The Dodgers are trying to avoid their first 3-game losing streak.
Well, here's 4.5 ERA, 2 innings. And Shohei Ohtani leading it off. He's the designated hitter.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Brad Lord's first major league strikeout is Shohei Ohtani, the reigning MVP. That's the way to draw it up. That's the way to start your night.
Got him with a 95-mile-an-hour heater.
Yeah, let's get that sticker on there. Authenticated.
There's Mookie Betts.
Cruz coming on, won't get there.
Swinging a fly ball toward Call in shallow left. He's moving in, now slowing up, and Call makes the catch. That's the second out here in the top of the first. Swinging a pop-up right side. This is playable for Lowe, the first baseman, near the bag. He steps to the bag, makes the catch, just a step behind the base in fair territory. So far, so good for Brad Lord.
Scott Wood and Keibert Ruiz to face left-hander Justin Robleski, his first major league start of 2025.
Call! They weren't playing him over there. And he sneaks one by Tommy Edman. Alex Call continues to hit. How are you going to take him out of the lineup? There's James Wood. And he hits a high drive to deep left center. Is it going to hold? No! See you later! Against the wind on a cold night. And he's done it in each game now. 2-0 Nats.
A towering, patented Wood.
There's something going here. Good chance for the Dodgers right away to respond to the Nationals' 2 early runs. Here's Max Muncy.
I'll tell you what would be really uncharacteristic, but I think Max has a chance to ambush Lord right here.
Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. Well, that'll get the first out, keep the double play in order.
So business still open here in the second inning for the Dodgers as they have runners at first and third and 2 out for Austin Barnes.
Swinging a broken back ground ball toward the whole right side. Long chase. Garcia picks it up, whirls, fires low. What a scoop by Lowe, and they get the out. Terrific play on both ends. Garcia ran about 30 feet, spun all the way around. One hop to throw, and Lowe made a terrific pick, and they get out of the inning with a huge defensive play.
He singled a pair of 2-out walks. Cruz goes to third base, Young over to second, and now the base is loaded for the first time in the ball game.
A chance for a big number here. The Nationals lead at 2-0 in the second inning against the young Justin Robleski. Outside ball 4. Wood draws a. The Nationals lead at 2-0 in the second inning against the young Justin Robleski. Outside ball 4. Wood draws a walk. Cruz will score, and the Nationals lead 3-0.
Ruiz to left center. This will score a couple. Young and Call, and heading for third is James Wood. The Nats are having a blast on the bases right now.
Dodgers in a 5-0 hole, about to get their second trip to the lineup here. Ohtani struck out his first time.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. Brad Lord has faced Shohei Ohtani twice leading off. He has struck him out both times. And that is strikeout number 3 for Lord. Held by Ruiz for strike 3, and the inning is over. 4th strikeout and a 1-2-3 inning for Brad Lord. For the Nationals. Last worked on Friday night. A third of an inning. And so all Poche did was come in with a runner at first and nobody out and strike out 3 in a row.
And the inning here in the 4th. Cruz, Young, and Call 6 for 6 getting on base tonight.
So here is Alex Call, who was single to right, scored, walked and scored.
And Alex Call will drive one to right. The Nats will lead 6-0. 2 runners tagging up.
Swings and builds one. Deep right center field. How far will it go? Going, gone, goodbye.
Unbelievable power show by James Wood in this series. Light show, Bob, light show. 8-0 Nats.
Bang, zoom goes James Wood again with his second 2-run home run in the first 4 innings of this game.
Have yourself a night. Second career multi-homer game. He has put on a show. No wind can hold him down.
Orlando Rebolti.
Ohtani. He swings and he hits a drive deep to left field. It's headed toward the bullpen. Way back it goes. It is.
What's in store for us this time around? And a bouncer by the mound. The race is on. He is safe easily. And the perfect night continues for the Nats DH.
Wood, by the way, 3 for 3 with a walk, 2 homers, and 5 runs batted in. Here's Keibert Ruiz turning around a bat left-handed, swings and lines one to center field. Coming on is Taylor, and it'll drop well in front of him for a hit. Wood coasts into second, and will stop there.
Nathaniel Lowe.
This was one home, and strike 3 on appeal down to third.
Now.
Austin comes back with it. And A.J. Ellis gives Chase a hard time. He said, come on. Oh, my gosh, he drops the ball. And now, he didn't do that on purpose, I don't think, but it's going to work out for him in the form of a double play.
That's if you think he did it on purpose. The Dodgers are wondering about that.
They're saying, did he catch it and hold it long enough? The umpires are going to confer.
Usually you get this play if you just let it drop. Let it drop. But he took his eye off it, so you can kind of play it like that. It's not like he just saw it in and then dropped it. No. I mean, honestly, that right there shows me he did not do that on purpose. He dropped it.
Because Davey's not liking what they're telling him.
Are they trying to say he dropped the ball on purpose?
After the crew consultation, we determined that the fielder intentionally dropped the ball. Therefore, the batter is out, and the runner will be placed at first base.
So Ohtani trying to change it. Orlando Rebolti, the right-hander.
He swings and lines one shallow left. Coming hard is Alex Cole, and he makes the catch for the out. And Ohtani is 0 for 4 tonight as he flies out to Cole in shallow left. 2 away and back to first.
One in the 8th, and Kike Hernandez. High drive to deep left field.
Jackson Rutledge still on to pitch for Washington.
Ohtani with a base hit to right field, and he does extend that on base. 28 games back to mid.
Fiducia draws a walk, and Chris Taylor will come to the plate.
Swing and a miss on a late breaker, and that was nasty. Now the Nats an out away from a series win.
Last hope is Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, and the ball game's over. The Nationals have won a series at home from the Dodgers for the first time since 2014. 8-2 the final. James Wood hits 2 homers, drives in 5.
Dodgers will have lost both of these road series and a chance to salvage a game tomorrow.
Mackenzie Gore on the mound to make his 3rd start. 0-1 record, 2.45 earned run average.
Ohtani stands in. A smash on the ground that's speared by Garcia, but then it pops out of his glove, and Ohtani's got an infield hit.
113 off the bat.
And the batter, Mookie Betts. Betts a chopping ground ball on 2 hops to short. DeYoung underhands to Garcia for 1. On to first for a double. Swing and a miss on a ball that bounced in front of the plate. Ruiz applies the tag, and Mackenzie Gore has a very quick top of the 1st inning.
Dustin May, first game in almost 2 years on Tuesday against Atlanta. Just 1 hit, 1 unearned run over 5 innings.
James Wood is the batter.
Blow it inside for ball 4. Blow it inside for ball 4. There goes James. The pitch taken for a strike. The throw by Smith. The feet first slide. The ball not handled by Rojas.
0-2 to call. May. Garcia slaps it in the air to left field for Chris Taylor.
Catching prospect Keibert Ruiz. Now the 3-1 delivery.
1-2 out in the 1st. Pulls 1 to first. It's stabbed by Hernandez.
1 for 3 against him career, and I mean, he's got guys swinging at pitches they think are going to get there, but they're not.
2 down, Kike Hernandez the batter.
Swing and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball in the dirt. Ruiz will pick it up, and he will apply the tag. So Gore with a 1-2-3 inning with a couple of strikeouts. Josh Bell leads off.
There's another leadoff walk.
Paul DeYoung, a long ball threat.
And a rocket to the left of second. Paul DeYoung.
Dodgers are going to play for a bunt here from Jose Tena.
Corners pinched in. He'll try to bunt again. This time lays it down in front of the plate. Smith to third to get the lead.
That ball's hit hard. Under Mookie Betts into left center. A run will score. There's a play at third, and that is not that close.
Going to try to score. Betts picks it up to throw home, and he's going to elude the tag. He's safe. Wood. Swinging a ground ball, bounce toward the middle. It's backhanded off the glove, kicked by Rojas. Cruz is going to try to score. Betts picks it up to throw home, and he's going to elude the tag. He's safe. The throw is offline, and what aggressive base running by Dylan Cruz. Wood goes into second. The Nationals lead 2-0.
The 1-2 pitch. Call sends it in the air to right field. Routine for.
Swung on, line hard to right. On the run is called, diving. Oh, he made the catch. Oh, another play by Alex Cole in right field. Unbelievable. A spectacular, headlong, diving catch to his left. Here is Chris Taylor.
Muscled up the middle and a base hit for Taylor. First one of the season for Chris Taylor. Whoa to Ohtani. Is hit hard to deep right field. Call's going back at the wall.
And a swing and a shot deflects by May and threw off the glove of the sprawling Mookie Betts out into center field for a hit. Here's Keibert Ruiz. There goes Garcia. Pitch outside. The throw by Will Smith, and the tag cannot be made because Betts, juggling, did not hold on to the ball.
Bounce past the mound. Betts it short. Palm of his glove.
But he's catching that one. And the Nats have reclaimed the lead here on Nathaniel Lowe's team-leading 9th RBI.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Broken bat flare, center field, base hit to open the inning.
Will Smith and Kike Hernandez coming in, swinging good bats. 0 for 4, all Ks. That's number 6.
Max Muncy.
Right in there.
Or slider.
Max Muncy could not pull the trigger.
Miguel Rojas will lead off for the Dodgers.
Swinging a line drive, sharply hit. Sprawling stop to Young, edge of the outfield grass, throws to first, and in time for the out. What a play by Paul DeYoung. In his first game at shortstop this season, he robs Rojas.
And here comes Ohtani, 2 for 2 with a home run.
High fly ball to center field. Cruz to the track. Cruz at the wall.
A ball to third, charging in Tena. He gloves on the run, he throws on the run. It's on target, and the inning over.
One-time Nationals left-hander Anthony Banda is on. And the Nationals go to the bench for Ahmed Rosario. Swings and lines one hard to left, and it will fall a base hit. One hop in front of Chris Taylor. Top of the order now, and James Wood.
That's a loud sound out to left center. See you later. Loud indeed, and far enough. The Nats are on top. 5-2.
That's so ridiculous on a night like tonight. I mean, the kid's special, man. Left on left, slider.
Alex Call is 0 for 3.
Alex Call drills one to the gap in right center. It keeps twisting away from Tommy Edman, and Alex Call is aboard for the first time tonight.
Banda is done.
The middle and a base hit to center. Edman gloves it. Here comes Call, who's got good speed. Throw to the plate is in there. He's
right field line. If it gets down, it's trouble. It will. It'll roll all the way to the corner. Extra bases. Garcia around third. He scores and into second with another clutch RBI hit is Keibert Ruiz.
Connie takes ball 3.
The 3-2 is on the way. Strike 3 called. A high breaking ball came in at the belt and locked him up.
One man out, and here's Mookie Betts.
Betts into center field, a base hit. Conforto heads for the plate, and they chip. Tying run coming.
And the Nats get a break. It's hit right at Alex Call. Mookie Betts will tag and go to third, and for the moment
away. Swing and a miss. He blew it by him. Fastball at 96 in the inning over.
And Kyle Finnegan is going to stay in the game. Max Muncy will lead things off. Driven to left center field. Young on the run. Running out of room and watching this ball nail the
ground ball right side. To his left. A sliding Garcia. Nice play. Runner to third.
So it's Conforto.
Swing and a miss. He blew it at 97.
And now the Dodgers are down to their last out, but Ohtani is up representing the tying run.
Ball 4.
Dodger fans booing. They wanted him swinging the bat right there. Right side. Garcia backs up and throws. And the Nats beat the Dodgers.
What a job by Finnegan.
Give me a light show!
And the Nationals defeat the Dodgers 6-4.
So here we go for Mitchell Parker. One game against the Phils last year. Didn't go well. 3 innings, 10 hits, 9 runs.
As Kyle Schwarber leads things off for the Phils. Line drive, base hit to right center field for Schwarber.
And Bohm will pop it up right center. Sun right overhead. Rice was 2 for 2 with a walk in that game against Parker last year. That is right in there. Looks like Bryce was guessing, could not react. And Parker's first K of the year. Next up is Nick Castellanos. That ball really got around it, did he? One hopper out to Wood. And the Phillies have a pair of first inning hits. It gives Castellanos a 2 for 7 series. Lefty-lefty now with Bryson Stott.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out to retire the side.
See it to start the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless so far. Popped up near the Phillies dugout. Bohm is over. He's under it, and he makes the catch. Change up, got him out front, out to shallow left field. Marsh is snaking in, and under it makes the catch.
By far. Swing and a miss. He got it. Ball in the dirt. Blocked by Marchand. He'll toss it to first. 1-2-3 start for Nola. Will go to the second.
Ground ball single to the right side. Now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Parker coming set. Now his 1-1 ground ball toward third. To his left, DeYoung to second for 1. Garcia to first to low. They go around the horn with a 5-4-3 double play. Mitchell Parker getting just what he needed with a timely ground ball to DeYoung, who's been terrific at third.
Well, we mentioned Aaron Nola when he struck out Luis Garcia, climbing up the strikeout ranks in Phillies history. Enters the season needing 65 to tie Cole Hamels, needing 92 to match Robin Roberts. And once he gets there, that will leave only Steve Carlton. 1-2, swing and a miss. He got him. Again, a breaking ball in the dirt. Then Marchand will pick up and throw on to first. I think the point being that Aaron Nola has been here a long time, and he will go down as one of the Phillies all-timers. Yeah. Here's Josh Bell. Swing and a miss. He got him. A pair of strikeouts for Aaron Nola as he gets
playing by the camera well.
He does a great job here, finds the rail, understands where it's at, makes the catch, and stays in play. Doesn't go over the railing. That's a far drop. Great play.
Here's Alec Bohm, who fly deep to center against Parker. 1 out, no score, third inning.
Bohm charges this one out to deep center. Young hits in the yard. Jacobs going to catch it, and he grabs that one 390 feet away.
So 2 up, 2 away, and here's Harper.
Hot shot, and Garcia unable to grab it. Bryce Harper, first pitch attacking, and this is 4th hit of the series. Castellanos, a 4-pitch walk. That's his 4th 3-pass in the series.
So now it's Bryson Stott, who was up in the first inning. Same scenario, 2 on, 2 out, and Parker struck him out.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and a bouncer right side. Garcia behind it. Mitchell Parker.
Young coming up in the inning. We have no score as yet. Bottom of the 3rd.
Line drive, one hopper past Sosa, and that's the first hit of the year for DeYoung. And that is the first hit of the afternoon for Washington.
And he's aboard with Dylan Cruz coming up. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Cruz, and another strikeout for Nola is 4th.
Jacob Young, the batter, here in the bottom of the 3rd. He bunts over toward first. Fair ball. And Harper will.
Moving on is James Wood. He will get there, run it down, and make the catch. The big galloping stride straight in toward the infield. Mitchell Parker strands another Philly. Dirt almost hit Ruiz in the back foot. In fact, it did hit Ruiz in the back foot. And so they're going to send him down to first base. Although the Phillies may look to see if they want to challenge.
Hit him on the toe.
Yep, just
breaking ball and low, drills it to right. Stayed back.
Outs.
And that ball makes a loud sound out to right center. Rojas can only watch it. See you later. Catch not made by the fan, but it counts. And the Nats are up by 3.
Talk about Josh Bell being able to handle a pitch up in the zone. This top rail four-seamer. Yeah, that ball exploded. That's the Josh Bell we know and love. My goodness, that was a bullet.
Career homer, number 172. So the 2-out, bases empty hit batter looms huge here.
Aaron Nola back to work here in the bottom of the 6th inning at Nationals Park. 3-0 Nats lead it.
And a ball drilled to right. Keibert Ruiz.
Low, he followed Ruiz hit by pitch with a single to right and scored on the Bell homer.
3-2. Ruiz camped at first and low. It's another one deep. This ball left center. See you later. Nathaniel Lowe really locking it in.
That's number 2 on the season for Lowe. He put a charge into that 3-2 pitch and drove it out to the deepest part of Nationals Park.
And the Nats lead 5-0.
That's going to do it for Nola.
And Davey Martin.
Aaron Schwarber here.
Check swinging the ball inside, and did it hit Schwarber or did it hit the bat? And they're asking if he swung. He did not, and he's hit by the pitch. So it's not a foul ball, it's a hit by pitch. Things getting a little dicier now with Bohm at the plate, bases loaded, and Harper on deck.
Bohm rolls one. DeYoung to second, to first. Let's go around the horn to turn it. And the Phillies are done in the top of the 7th.
And just like that, the inning is over. Well, what a pitch by Ferrer, what a turn by the Nationals, and the Phillies do not score in the top of the 7th.
Top of the 9th inning here in the nation's capital. The Nationals leading the Phillies by the score of 5-0, and on for the 9th inning to make his major league debut, 25-year-old right-hander Brad Lord.
So a base hit to right when Lord had a hitter late, but those things are going to happen. Then 2 walks, and Cal Finnegan now will be out with a
ball chopped on the ground right side, fielded by Garcia to second, 1, and that was all they'll get as a run scores. They get the force at second, not hit hard enough to turn 2, and it's now the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 1, and Kyle Schwarber will be the batter.
Got him! Ball diving, foul tipped, 2 down. It's Finnegan and Bohm now. Line drive, Garcia there, Nats win.
And Finnegan comes in and throws 5 pitches to put out the fire here in the 9th inning. But the Nationals get their first win of the season with 6 1/3 shutout innings of pitching from Mitchell Parker. And the Nationals get the big blows. The 3-run homer for Josh Bell, 2-run home, and they beat Aaron Nola and the Phillies this afternoon.